When the lights went out across parts of Europe, millions were caught off guard. In an instant, modern life crumbled. No internet, no heating, no communications, just cold, dark, silent nights. And while most people panicked, those who understood survival, those who had basic skills and the right gear, knew exactly what to do. Most people assume that blackouts are just temporary inconveniences. A few hours without lights, maybe a missed Netflix show, right? Wrong. A real blackout is a domino effect. Without electricity, water systems fail, food spoils, hospitals shut down, communications collapse. What we saw in Europe was a glimpse of how fragile everything really is. Think about it. How long could you survive if your home went dark tonight? No power, no running water, no heat. This is where survival knowledge steps in. Skills like creating fire, purifying water, cooking without electricity, and protecting your family become critical, not optional. And the worst part? By the time most people realize it, it's already too late. Let's start with the basics. In a blackout, light is survival. Darkness brings fear, confusion, and danger. A simple flashlight can make the difference between calm and chaos. That's why one of the first items you need is a reliable lantern and flashlight, preferably battery-operated with a backup hand crank model. But don't stop there. Extra batteries are non-negotiable. Light attracts attention, boosts morale, and allows you to move safely. When Europe went dark, those who had backup lighting could cook, move around, and stay organized. Those who didn't, well, they sat in darkness, waiting helplessly. Next up, warmth and food. Without electricity, heating systems fail. Even inside your own home, the temperature can drop fast, especially in winter. Hypothermia isn't just a wilderness threat, it can happen inside your living room. That's why having a portable stove is critical. It's not just for cooking, it provides a heat source. Compact gas stoves or multi-fuel stoves are lifesavers. Imagine being able to boil water for soup or make a hot drink while everyone else shivers. Food itself also becomes an issue. Without refrigeration, fresh food spoils within hours. That's why you should always have emergency food supplies. Shelf-stable, ready-to-eat meals, energy bars, canned goods. And then there's versatility. The ability to fix, build, and adapt quickly. That's where a good multi-tool becomes your best friend. In a blackout scenario, you'll find yourself needing to repair things, cut ropes, open containers, build makeshift solutions. A strong multi-tool gives you pliers, blades, screwdrivers, can openers, and more, all in one compact device. When every second counts and there's no hardware store open, your multi-tool can literally save your life. It's not a luxury, it's an extension of your hands. Water, the most overlooked survival need. Municipal water systems often depend on electric pumps. No electricity means no tap water. If the blackout lasts days, clean drinking water will vanish fast. That's why a portable water filter is a must-have. In Europe, during extended blackouts, bottled water sold out within hours. Those with filters could safely use rainwater, rivers, even questionable sources. A simple water purification method can mean the difference between health and life-threatening dehydration. If you don't have a water filter yet, that's your first warning sign that you're not ready. Communication is another piece of the survival puzzle. During the European blackout, mobile networks crashed. Without power, cell towers die within hours. That's why hand crank radios are invaluable. They allow you to receive emergency broadcasts and vital news even when everything else is offline. Knowledge is power, and during a blackout, the right piece of information can guide you to safety or alert you to new dangers. Also, having walkie-talkies for local communication with family or neighbors can be a huge advantage when everything else goes silent. Security can't be ignored either. In extended blackouts, crime often spikes. Darkness provides cover for opportunists. Protecting your home becomes critical. A few key steps make all the difference. Reinforce your doors, have a security light with battery backup, and most importantly, maintain situational awareness. During the European blackout, there were countless reports of burglaries in affected areas. Having a plan to defend your home, and the right tools to do it, can save your life and your loved ones. Mental strength is another survival tool most people underestimate. Blackouts bring fear, boredom, confusion, and tension. If you're mentally prepared, you stay calm. If you panic, you make mistakes. That's why simple morale boosters, like board games, books, puzzles, can help you and your family endure long hours of uncertainty. Survival isn't just physical, it's emotional and psychological. Keeping a strong mindset is just as important as having a good flashlight or a stove. Let's talk about community. During a blackout, strong communities survive. Isolated individuals struggle. Building a small network of trusted neighbors can make a huge difference. Sharing resources, keeping watch together, supporting each other. After all, you can't watch every direction at once, and in a crisis, a few helping hands are worth more than gold. One of the biggest lessons from the European blackout was this: lone wolves were vulnerable. Those who built trust and communication lines ahead of time were stronger and safer. Preparation doesn't happen when the blackout hits. It happens now. When the lights are on, the water is running, and everything feels normal. Waiting for the crisis to prepare is like waiting for the storm to build a shelter. By then, it's too late. That's why I strongly recommend you check the list of essential gear I linked in the comments. It's not just about having cool survival gadgets. It's about having life-saving tools when everything else fails. A flashlight, a portable stove, a multi-tool, a water filter. These aren't luxuries, they are necessities. Remember this: every minute of comfort you enjoy today depends on fragile systems you can't control. Power grids, supply chains, communication networks, they can collapse overnight. Europe learned that the hard way. Will you wait until it happens in your town, or will you take control now? The next blackout could be days away, or months, but it's coming. Whether it's caused by storms, cyber attacks, energy shortages, or political unrest, the cause doesn't matter. What matters is how ready you are when it happens. If you made it this far, you're already ahead of 90% of the population. Most people will ignore the warning signs. Most will keep living as if nothing can go wrong. But you? You're different. You understand that survival is a mindset, and preparation is a way of life. Take the next step, get your gear, practice your skills, talk to your family, make a plan. When the world goes dark again, you won't be one of the victims. You'll be ready. So before you click away, remember, everything you need to start preparing is already waiting for you, right there in the comments. Flashlights, portable stoves, multi-tools, water filters, emergency radios, it's all there. One day you'll be thankful you acted now, not later. Stay sharp, stay ready, stay alive.